Hell nah. What is it? 3 o'clock?
On the East Coast? Yeah, I guess.
I've been up.
Manny Pacquiao said that he wants to knock you out. He has a secret to do so.
You said what?
I said to Manny that you're one of the best trainers in boxing. He said that he has a secret way to knock you out.
Oh, he must have been talking to Bill Cosby.
Anybody got a question, just raise your hand up at the mic, please.
He had been talking to Bill Cosby.
You follow up?
Yeah. Adrien, obviously a win over Pacquiao would be massive for you. Do you see this as a way to really change everything in your career?
It's gonna change everything in my career. They say you're as good as your last performance, and he got 8 losses, and y'all still praise him to be one of the best ever. He been knocked out 3 times. I got 3, good losses. I fought my ass off, but after this win, we on to bigger and better things.
Do you think Manny's one of the best ever?
Yes, he's definitely one of the best ever. He did something that no one ever did in a game. Under some.
I know.
You said you're on to bigger and better things once you beat Pacquiao. What do you foresee in the future? Pacquiao still has one of the biggest names.
Anything's possible. I said it once and I'll say it again. After I beat Pacquiao, I think my next fight will be against Tom Brady.
There's been a lot of talk about the winner of this fight getting Mayweather at some point, and you've talked a lot about fighting Floyd for a while. Would you want that?
My main focus right now is Manny Pacquiao. That's a task I got in hand, and that's what I'm focused on right now.
Oh, sorry.
You want me to use Mike?
Yeah. Adrien, he's pushing 40. Obviously, he's still pretty good. Do you think maybe you won't get as much credit because of it? People say, well, he was 40 years old.
Man, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. And in the books, when they say Adrien defeat Manny Pacquiao, they don't say he's 40. They say Adrien Broner defeat Manny Pacquiao. So I don't care about none of that.
Why do you think he's back? Almost 40. Some people thought he's already retired right now.
Huh? Fucking that money up, man. Fucking that money up. y'all think, whew. Yeah, I know a lot.
We've seen athletes a lot of times when they get their big opportunity, they come through. Are you training harder for this fight than ever before? Is this different this time around for you?
It's very different, this is really like a dream come true for me, this is only, like right now, I got a chance to make money I can only dream of. So, I gotta take mine.
What do you think is going to be the biggest difference for you in training camp?
I really don't know. Coach Mike and Coach Kevin, they're gonna be on my ass, real tough. So this camp's gonna be crazy.
You already fought a massive puncher in Marcos Maidana, and you showed in that fight that you could walk through the punches and hang tough. Do you think that really prepared you for a guy like Pacquiao?
You really can't say I haven't fought Pacquiao before. I haven't felt his power before. I just don't. He's not gonna beat me. I just feel like he's not gonna beat me. I don't think he got what it takes to beat me.
Al has all the welterweights. I'm just curious how you were able to get this fight over some of the other guys that Al has at 147 pounds.
Because you'd rather do an interview with Adrien Broner than them other welterweights. That's why.
Adrien, considering Manny's timid personality and press conferences and media availability like this, do you think you have to promote the fight more than ever?
I gotta be the one to sell the fight. His English isn't that well. Isn't that good. All he do is smile and say it one word at a time. So I gotta sell the fight.
Do you think that he presents any sort of danger at this point of his career to you?
Hell yeah, you know, he's still a fight machine. You know, everybody got a puncher's chance. You know, but like I said before, I just feel like he don't got what it take to beat.
And what do you think you're going to use as an advantage point in beating Pacquiao, potentially?
Just watch the fight January 19th, and then you can ask questions later.
Do you think the 11-year age difference in boxing is a little too much to overcome come fight night?
No. You know, they say they get graded later, but, you know, I think he fucked up on this one.
Do you think this was like a miscalculation for him?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. On this one, 3 plus 6 equaled up to 5. They fucking up.
Adrien, have you hit your prime yet as a fighter?
I think I just walked into it. Yeah. I think I just walked. I just broke through. And then,
What makes you think that?
you know, it's the second half of my career, man. You know, I've been in the game 10 years. You know, it's kind of crazy. I'm 29. I've been in the game 10 years. I'm like an OG of the game now. So, you know, I think this second half of my career, you know, it's time to step up and take what's mine.
Inactivity has plagued you in certain fights. Well, how do you make sure that you throw more punches at Manny early on instead of later on?
You know, with his style and my style, it's perfect for my style. You know, and I really can't say too much, but you know, I don't gotta match him punch for punch. I really don't. You know, and if I hit him, we know he can go to sleep. I said that, but he been asleep 2 times. He ain't getting up. You know.
Right, and yeah, you're a great counterpuncher, and guys like Marquez and Floyd have shown that those counterpunching opportunities are there. Is that what you're needing?
No.
Yes, sir. You kind of smart.
So Manny said his people have talked to Conor McGregor, and he's waiting to hear back from Floyd Mayweather. Who are your people talking to?
Who my people talking to? Amazon, shit, Netflix.
Do you think he might be taking it for granted a little bit? I mean, there are these other big fights that are kind of in the wings.
I mean, you know, this will be one of the biggest and best fights of 2019. And you know, I'm coming out victorious. And like I said, the sky's the limit for me.
Adrien, several of Manny's opponents have provided somewhat of a blueprint in beating him, of course, with Bradley, Marquez, Mayweather.
You really can't say Bradley.
On paper. But how, and you've mimicked Mayweather's style in the past. Do you think you're going to be following anyone's blueprint in your fight come January 19?
I fight different from all those guys. You know, everybody got similarities. You know, even Timothy Bradley and Mayweather got similarities. They both throw jabs. but you know, I'm gonna beat them my way, and I will definitely showcase that January 19th.
And at this point of your career, you're mentioning you've just hit your prime. What is more important at this point, making as much money as you can or the legacy?
For me, it's my legacy, but for my family, my friends, and my children, you know, I gotta make as much money as I can as possible.
Adrien, you accomplished so much so young, the titles in 3 divisions, right? And it's been a little while now. Do you feel hunger, a lot of hunger, like you had when you were younger?
I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry. You know, even when I eat a big steak, I stay hungry because I understand. You know, it wouldn't have happened if I didn't do what I did in my career. So, you know, gotta stay hungry.
As an outspoken guy, you receive a lot of hate. How much fuel do those guys give you?
A lot, man. I like y'all a lot. All y'all hated on me. I'm looking at all y'all. Y'all all hated on me. Yes, y'all have. Yes, y'all. I seen one where you hated on big time.
Adrien, I'm just wondering how much of your antics in the past were a way you knew that would sell tickets in pay-per-views eventually, and how much of it was just an authentic Adrien Broner, that's Adrien Broner?
I promise to God, I don't write nothing down. I don't practice nothing. This is just me.
Are you still doing the rapping?
Yeah.
How's that
You
going?
the one that be doing them crazy interviews, man.
I don't think so.
That's you. You be asking some crazy questions.
So it's musician versus musician, right? It's you
Yeah,
and
who's got the
rapper.
better music career?
Now he sing. He sing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a singer.
All right, that's it. Thanks, Adrien.